Hello everyone, and welcome back to Pikmin 3 Deluxe. This is part 2, I believe. I'm gonna do a little bit of Pikmin 3 tonight. Don't know how long. I guess we'll just see how the night goes. Still feeling under the weather, as I have been all week. My allergies are also particularly bad, so... But that's not gonna stop me from playing some Pikmin. So we were on day 9. We're going to Twilight River. We got like 30 days of juice already, so that's good. And I think this is the location where we get the last two types of Pikmin. Twilight River. Thanks to that technology we found, we've been able to expand the Drake's scanning range even more. So another signal. We thought the last signal was coming from Olimar. We have to follow it. It's our only clue to his location and that cosmic drive key. I feel like we're on a wild goose chase. Actually, I feel like I read this already. Because I remember her saying that. Alright, so Twilight River we go. Looks very hazy, kind of. Captain, the signal we followed here is definitely coming from somewhere nearby. But is it Olimar? You know, I have a good feeling about this. A captain can always sniff out when another captain is nearby. That's sort of gross. Well, whatever helps us find our cosmic drive key. If nothing else, we can find more fruit here. Sure can. Alright, in terms of Pikmin, I think I'm going to do like 30, 20, and 30. I'm not going to take out 100 because... Actually, maybe I'll do like 25s. Because we're going to get some new Pikmin types, I believe. So we're going to want them in our party as soon as we unlock them. We have a bomb rock wall. I kind of forget how to play already. It's only been 2 days. How it always goes with me, I feel like. Whoa! Hey, these guys are actually pretty useful. I think these are... How do you lock on? Is it not ZL to lock on? Oh, it's ZR. Yep, already forgetting how to play. These guys can drop pellets, among other things. You just kind of gotta keep stomping on them. And if you don't get them fast enough, they go away. So, sweet. If you keep hitting them, the better rewards they'll drop, I believe. I think they can also drop some nectar, too. Look, there's an onion trapped in that web. Let's get over there and cut it free. Oh, that was quick. Wasn't expecting to find that so soon. Got some new types of bulborbs here. I don't really know, to be honest, what kind of separates the types from each other. But I feel like the orange and black ones are a little bit more aggressive, maybe. But I'm not sure. I love how the water looks and everything. It's so good. Alright, yellow picks. Go ahead and get working on that electric fence. Looks like we have a crystal we can break here with some bridge pieces. Can't do anything with that yet, I don't think, though. Why did they stop for a second? That's weird. These guys can be pretty annoying, too. Just kind of stay on their side or behind them and you'll be okay. They don't really do any damage. They can blow your Pikmins into, like, hazards, though. That's kind of the only danger they pose. We need yellow Pikmin to get those. We have a cavern, which I kind of want to wait on that a little bit. A natural bridge here. Let's have Captain stay back with the yellows. Get our rock boys ready for this guy. Nice and easy. And we're back at the onion. And we can't go back. That kind of sucks. Alright, they're all done. Before we go through that gate, we'll circle back around. But we'll bring some bomb rocks back. Alright. Awesome. Yeah, I should have left the other Pikmin out over here and brought... I don't know. Kind of did that in a weird order. It's okay. Definitely not playing for perfection because I am not the best Pikmin player in the world by far. I'm probably one of the worst. Alright, we got that cleared. Now we can bring the bridge pieces back here. Eventually. Ooh, can we make that? Run, run, run! I think we can. I think we'll probably have our reds take care of the bridge. Oh, they're gonna take the lily pad back. Okay, we'll leave a captain here. That was a bad idea. That seems to be pretty effective on these Wollywogs. Come over here, bud. Got a few in the water. They'll be okay. We also have a fruit over there. We'll save that for just a little bit. Alright, they're already on their way back. Have them carry that. What's up, Jared? Why are you just chilling here, dude? Oh, what? What is going on? He's like on the edge of that. Don't fall in. What the hell? Okay, so the bridge should be done. Still got a few coming back here. You stay there. I did not beat Psychonauts. I think I'm close. I just kind of decided to start 2 playthroughs at once. That way I can kind of have something different to play every other day or something, you know? Okay, so what were the bridge? That's what we were doing. Oh, we're still not quite done with it. And I don't think we have any lily pads going across this way yet. I think we need to fix something. Oh yeah, right here. That's the issue. That log. Alright, so there was that cave. I think that's the only way we have to go yet. Kinda have to multitask a little bit here. There we go. Sure is dark. I'd better be careful where I step. Indeed. These guys can be pretty deadly. I think they're called water dumples. we need some light for that. Yeah, boys. You've never even seen Pikmin gameplay before? I know you said you never played it. I didn't know you've never seen it. Dude, Pikmin is so good. It's so good. Pikmin 3 particularly. Probably in like my top 20 games of all time. I've never played Pikmin 1 or 2 though. Those are definitely going to come at another point on stream, I think. Pikmin's kind of, I guess you could call it an RTS, real-time strategy, which I typically hate strategy games, but there's something about Pikmin that's just kind of chill, I guess. I don't really know. Alright, this should finish the bridge, I think. You kind of just build an army of Pikmin, and each type do different things, and you need to go across the map and find fruit and treasure. And kill innocent wildlife for juice. Oh, please tell me this is enough. Yes! For some reason, we're missing 2 Pikmin somewhere. Alright, here's our onion here. Ew! There we go. Yeah, time constraints at the top. You need to do, or you pretty much get as much as you can done in the day's time, because once night comes, the nocturnal predators come out, and the days pretty much end. You can't play at night, essentially. So the timer at the top, that little sun goes across from the left to the right. The onion we'd freed from the web spawned a new type of Pikmin, one with little wings. This is the first time I've ever seen a flying Pikmin. Alright, so let's build our winged Pikmin numbers up a little bit. All Pikmin trapped in the web to whistle to save them. Winged Pikmin make cute little noises. Winged Pikmin can also pluck these little, I don't know, these little sprouts on the ground. Oops. Oh! Destroy. Alright, give those to the winged boys. Need 5 for that. Nice 5 pellet there. Winged Pikmin can lift objects. They're not the greatest in battle, though. Oh, we can give the winged Pikmin the spider, too. Forgot we just left his dead body there. Alright. That gives us 19 winged Pikmin. That's a weird number to have, but... Oh, we missed one here. Alright, and then we'll send the rest to help out with that log, which will unlock the lily pad. Teamwork makes the dream work, man. Huh? Who could possibly be calling? SS Dolphin. And I can't get back to... Please, I need help. Anyone? Captain Olimar, help. I'm on top of a giant tree. Vicious creature. Please, help before... It's back. That transmission was so broken up it was hard to understand. But at the very least, it's clear this fellow knows of Captain Olimar, whom I've been searching for. In fact, I'd wager good money that he is Captain Olimar himself. He was obviously in some sort of danger, so we'd better go help him. Olimar's signal is coming from downstream. Certain number of days? Technically, yes. So... The premise of this game was... These three captains, Alf, Brittany, and Charlie, crash landed on this planet searching for food for their homeworld. So you crash land and you have no food, so your day constraint is based on how many bottles of juice you have, and you pretty much go around this world that you crash landed on, finding fruit and stuff. And then you consume 1 jar of fruit juice a day, so you have... However well you play, the better you play, the more days you have, pretty much. But this game really isn't that hard in that sense. It's more difficult in the sense that things are out to kill you, and it's kind of just fun to see how many Pikmin you can, like, survive with throughout the playthrough. But I'm not very good at Pikmin, so, like... I'm sure because you have 3 captains, right? So you can technically go out with 3 separate people and control them all individually like this. I'm not that good at this game to do that, so I kind of just go with the flow, just kind of chill and play at my own speed. It's not hard in that sense, though. It's just like, kind of like an added challenge in a way. Alright, I think that's all the winged stuff we can get here. Actually, no, it's not. So, nope, not what I wanted to do. Dismiss. And then we'll have Brittany take my wingers. No, 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 no. Oh, okay, that's actually not good. Well, they dropped the bomb rock in the water, and now they're trying to get it. And now they're drowning themselves. Guys, come on. Yeah, as you can see, I'm really not I'm really not that good at this game, but I enjoy it. Dude, yellow, go away. All right, so we can do this. Winged Pikmin can fly. Yeah, no shit. Yep, it's a lot to control at once. That's why I mean, sometimes I'll split up the party when it makes sense, because some puzzles require you to do it, but most of the time I just go with the flow, just have all 3 captains here and just play it one at a time, because that's just how I like to do it. This sucks. I wish I didn't do that on accident. We can't get it. Actually, wait, can a winged Pikmin pick that up? No, they can't pick it up either. That sucks. Alright. You're just sitting here randomly. Alright, I don't really know how much we can get done with the time remaining, but we'll try to do as much as we can here. Dude, they keep like falling. Oh no. No, Mr. Red! Elf will stick with him. We can't leave any Pikmin behind. No Pikmin left behind. Alright, that's where the boss battle is. Definitely don't have enough time to do that. Yeah, we have one Pikmin left behind. That's the one that got glitched, so it's no big deal. Yeah, boys. Who is this scream? Wait. Oh, no! You! He killed a Pikmin. Damn it. I didn't notice him. That's okay. Alright, that gives us a nice shortcut back around. I think this brings us right back to the ship. Yeah. Awesome. Alright. What I'm gonna do is have Elf go back to the winged Pikmin onion. Because there's gonna be some Pikmin waiting there. Elf, you go over there. Oh, they're not gonna make it. Crap. Oh, okay. This is kind of... We have 2 Pikmin left behind. I don't know where. Right here. Ah! Oh. For some reason, they didn't get called back with my whistle. Well, they're goners, I think, honestly. I can try to go get them. Yeah. Nope. Yeah, they're not gonna make it. Oh shit, what's happening? Why is there 9 left? Oh no! I messed up bad. Get him! Get him! I got him! Oh my god, thank you. That was so close. Those 2 rock Pikmin are goners, though. Oh, I got them last second. That would have been pretty bad. I mean, 7 isn't a lot, but... No, my 2 rock Pikmin! No, that's so sad. It's their own fault. I definitely whistled them back. That's kind of the problem with this game sometimes, is your Pikmin can just, like, sometimes get glitched. And get stuck behind stuff, and then they're not following you anymore. We have a lot of juice.
What's that icky paint-like goop? It's moving!
We've made contact with the mysterious Captain Olimar. This is the Hawkatatian who's been believed to have been providing us with the data memos. It looks like he is in danger, though. If something happens to him, we may lose our cosmic drive key for good. Time to call in the Kopai Cavalry. Elf. Now, boys, don't touch that stuff. Day 10. Oh, I'm so glad I saved those 7 flyers into the last possible second, though. Alright, back to Twilight River. We got a boss fight to do. And we need to keep building up our winged Pikmin numbers now. We have 30 juices left. What's going on, Isroom? How you been, dude? It's been a while. Alright. I think we'll just take, like... I'm gonna take as many flyers as I can, actually. Sure, that's good for now. We're gonna need a lot of flyers today. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna head back to where we just were. And at the same time, we're gonna keep building up our flyer numbers as well. Skyward Sword was good. It is finished. I completed it, I think Sunday night. It went very well. Thank you for asking. Well, I'm happy to see you back around, though. Alright, we have another bridge to build here. And start busting that down. These guys are not a threat. At least I don't think they are. But they do drop nectar. Wait. Guys. There we go. I think you need to be quick about it because they'd like to run. There we go, now they're flowered up. You've never played a Pikmin game before. Also, sorry to hear about your sleeping issues. I know a lot of people with sleeping issues. I'm lucky I'm not one of them. Oh, well, we lost a winged guy because I was not paying attention. Pikmin is awesome. I've only ever played Pikmin 3 before. Is the one I'm playing, but... They are very chill games. They're very... I'm not good at them, so... But I still love them very much. Alright, we're gonna go back and get our flyers that we're carrying back all that. Let's actually have a few, like, reds work on that. Alright, you guys come back. Just to take a peek, how many flyers do we have? A lot more. We're gonna want more too, so let's go ahead and put away... like that. Oh, I didn't want to call him back. Alright, they're working on those berries, so we'll let them do their thing, and now we'll go back. Yeah, Nintendo has ignored the series for a long time. They're still pretty popular. I wouldn't say they're like a cult classic, but they're definitely the big Nintendo IP that not a lot of people have played or tried. It's a very beautiful game, though. It's pleasant to look at. Alright, go ahead and start with this gate. We're definitely not going to want to wake these guys up. They will mess us up, especially if we wake up all of them at once. Okay, run, 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 run. Close the gate. Close the gate! Thank you. That was close. Alright, you guys work on that. We have a electric gate. Start busting that down, Mr. Yellows. Let's have Charlie go back to base just to have someone there. Oh yeah, Smash Bros. Definitely gave it a lot of recognition. Pretty much with everything else, too, I mean. I remember on the Luigi's Mansion disc for GameCube, they had a Pikmin teaser trailer. So I remember that was my first exposure to Pikmin. That's such a weird thing to remember, but... Alright, Charlie's at base. Good to know. Seems like two people could work together. Wait, it seems like two people working together could use this mushroom to reach the other side, but for some reason Louie and I just can't get our acts together. Wish I had a more reliable partner. Oh, crap. I forgot this guy was here. And the problem is we don't have very many reds with us. Well, I could try to take him out. I should probably play it safe and get more reds, though. What do I want to do? I don't know if I dare try it. Where does this lead us? We're not sure yet. I think it goes to the place where we need to go, though. Alright, well these 8 reds will help, so Charlie, go ahead and come back, and we'll wait for you. Meanwhile, we will do this. Yeah, I'm gonna play it safe. I play super safe in Pikmin. That bird thing is gonna mess us up. Okay, I think they should automatically jump off. Yeah, okay. Alright, we got some fruit. We need one more wing guy. Oh, I didn't mean to throw him in the water. Oh, there's more. Oh, the web is in the way. Alright, Charlie's back with us. Destroy. Oh, crap. Get up. Typically, yeah, you would play as Olimar, at least in the first two Pikmins, but Pikmin 3 is a little bit different, where you're actually looking for Olimar. But all three games play the same, though. They just add a little bit more each iteration, obviously. Alright, while they're carrying that stuff back, I think we're going to try to kill this guy. It's going to go horribly, so... Yeah, he's already, like, destroying. That's okay. He actually died kind of fast. Actually, wait. I don't think we lost a single Pikmin, actually. The burrowing Snagrit's head is its weak point. Wait for it to pop out and then start attacking. Well, he died in like 2 seconds, so... Go ahead and start carrying that back. I'll give that body to the flyers. They're just gonna drag his body all the way back to ship. So yeah, this game's pretty much all about multitasking, which I'm very bad at, so... And you guys can start with that. Where are the other two winged guys at? I don't think they died, because it still says I have 100 Pikmin on the field. You can only have up to 100 Pikmin at once. So if that number ever goes down on the bottom right, then that means that someone actually did die. If this guy spits on them, actually, that could cause a really bad cascade of events to happen. I hope he doesn't. Okay, I think they're in the clear. Alright, so Brittany doesn't need to be up here anymore. We'll go ahead and come back down. Alright, now we can continue on. Actually, well... Wait, where is everyone else at? Oh, right, they're carrying all the fruit back. Alright, Elf, go ahead and go back to base. Whoops. Said go back to base. And then we'll take a peek and see what we're dealing with over here. Looks like another shortcut. Oh, you ended up getting Samus Returns. That's awesome. How do you like it so far? Yeah, that just gave us a shortcut back. Which actually is perfect timing, because now we can just pick up all these Pikmin that came back. We'll just kind of wait for the rest of the Pikmin. I know it's not efficient, but... I wish I could stream 3DS games reliably, because I would love to play that game again on stream. Come on, guys. Alright, so the rest of them... I think they're still coming back. Wait, which way did they decide to go? I don't know. We have 75 out of 25. Where are the others? These reds are carrying those berries back. That's fine. I don't know. I think I'm blind. I think I'm getting turned around. You prefer a Metroid 2 remake? You're not too keen on the 2.5D art style. Okay. Could be the fact I have a regular 3DS and my hands cramp. Yeah, that's probably part of it. Yeah, I'm fortunate to have a 3DS XL. Those regular 3DSs were definitely little tiny things. I'm super confused right now. I don't know where these Pikmin went. We have all three captains, right? Yeah. Oh well. I think everything will be okay. We'll leave a captain here. And then we're gonna want to go over here. Maybe we'll catch him on the way. Okie dokie. Okay, we have a bridge to finish here. I don't think we went over here yet. We're gonna have to fight the boss probably the next day. I don't think we're gonna have enough time this day to do it. But it was a pretty efficient day for building our winged Pikmin numbers a bit. Okay, we're gonna have to send our winged guys in here. There's gonna be an all-out war going on right here. Destroy! Good job, guys. Winged Pikmin are effective against Scornets, yeah. Alright, they'll carry those pieces back. You find this entertaining? Well, that's good. I wasn't sure how this would go over as a stream game. I didn't know if this would be, like, fun to watch or kind of boring. So glad to hear that it's somewhat enjoyable. I definitely love playing it, that's for sure. Okay, that was not good to open. Well, I guess, No one die, no one die, no one die, please. Actually, we had 3 deaths. There's still one alive. Crap. Alright, we had 4 deaths in there. Alright, I don't want you guys to carry these back. There's the rest of the bridge. What's happening? Oh! Shoot! Oh my god, there is so many deaths right there. Guys, come out. Come out! Okay, he's dead. That was pretty bad. I didn't know they were gonna try to fly through the web. Alright, we have a lot of Pikmin that we need to pick up. So, this last part of the day, I need to get all my Pikmin back. F's all around. Literally, yeah, that was pretty bad. It's okay. I'm no Pikmin master, that's for sure. Alright, these guys are working on the bridge. We have a group stuck right here. Where's Charlie? Charlie's at base. Alright, Charlie, you're gonna go see what's going on with those guys, okay? Okay, Charlie's at the spot. Why do we have 25 missing? I don't really know. I think we're about to lose a lot of Pikmin. Oh! Oh! No! Okay. Ah, shit. Okay. This is not good. This is really bad. Okay. How do I fix this? This is 20 yellow Pikmin that we left behind because I wasn't paying attention. Who's the closest? Who's the closest? We're not gonna... I don't think we're gonna get them. We gotta... Guys, we gotta book it. We gotta book it. We gotta book it. Oh my god, it's gonna be so close. We're not gonna get it, I don't think. Oh my god, we got him back. Oh, that was so close. We still left 5 behind somewhere, but that's better than 25. Oh, that was so close. I bet that Metroid 2 Remake is harder than Samus Returns. Oh, those poor Pikmin. Oh, I feel so bad. We actually lost a decent amount of Pikmin today. It's not ideal. Got a lot of fruit, though. This is like my favorite part of the entire game, is watching the fruit pour. Insect condo. I love me some apple juice. Just wait until... I don't know if it's going to happen, but when the fruits mix together, it's so satisfying. Blonde imposter. Yeah, we're not getting any juice mixing this one. These are the same fruit, so it's not going to change color, but... Looks so pulpy. I love pulpy things. Like, I like my orange juice pulpy. Alright, let's see how many Pikmin we lost in total today. I think it was like 16. Oh, 21. That's quite a bit, honestly. That's not good, but it's okay, though. Our numbers are still really good. I just like to see how many Pikmin, like, through the entire playthrough I'm gonna have die. So far, we've had 48 perish. I could replay the day, but that's cheating. Today is day 10 of our mission. We've gathered 30 pieces of fruit. This planet boasts a stunning variety of fruits. Each is more delicious than the last. Some types are tart enough to pucker your face inside out, while others are sweet enough to pop your eyeballs right out of your head. Those are highly unscientific descriptions of tastiness. Brittany. Perish, nice. Nice fruit pun. Day 11. This is going to be boss fight day. And it's raining today. I don't think that changes anything. Alright. We're gonna take as many winged Pikmin as possible. And we're just gonna go around and see if we can just get 100. Before we go to the boss. Winged Pikmin are gonna be kind of the only ones that are any use to this boss. So... Alright, 97, that's fine. I would like to get all these guys flowered. Actually, I don't know if they got that bridge done or not. I think they did. Because we need the bridge done. Yeah, it's done. Perfect. No. Don't get stuck. Are you seriously stuck? Okay, no, he's good. Oh, we actually have like a spot here. Papa, you're never you're never home anymore. Do you still live here? Please bring flowers and cake for Mama if you come home. My daughter is growing up so fast. Where did she get the idea that I don't live with them anymore? Then again, I worry that I'm starting to forget my street address. Poor Olimar. Is there anything else over here? Yeah, I remember that fight. The first one that you see that aren't the little dinky Metroids. They only get harder from there, too. You gotta be on point with that countering, like that counter slap that Samus can do in that game. That's like your saving grace. Oh yeah, I didn't think of that. Metroid 2 Remake definitely doesn't have the countering. Alright, here we go. Scornet Maestro. Go through the gaps in the Scornets. Yeah, I don't remember this boss being too bad. But we're gonna have to kind of run in circles for a little bit. And then when we got an opening, gonna buff our Pikmin up and send them in. Alright, come on, do your little attack. There they go. I wish I could pan this camera down a little bit. Yeah, that wasn't bad at all. Hey, speaking of pairs, there's our pair. Captain Olimar. He's not moving. We need to get him to the Drake as soon as possible to make sure he's okay. Alright, go ahead and start working on that. I think if I disband them, they should just... Oh, yeah. Start going at it right here. Just carry back as many bodies as we can. Why are you guys going so slow? Alright, I think that's everyone. Alright, start bringing them back, boys. There's a lot about Pikmin that's slightly off-putting, just killing all the wildlife in the area that don't deserve it. Just for fruit and juice. We need that juice, though. Alright, so next on the agenda, once everyone drops everything off, I think we're just going to see if we can get any last-minute fruits in the area, and then we might have to end this day early, because I don't know if there's even anything else we can really do. How do we get up there? Oh, a lily pad, okay. We have another pair through here. We need bomb rocks to open that gate, though. I don't know where to get any. Cleaning up the battlefield, yep, and then using their dead bodies to create more Pikmin. The Pikmin will become the top of the food chain. What is this star over here? Oh, there's a fruit up there. Okay. Well, we need to wait for everyone to get back first. Unfortunately, you can't fast forward. Would be really nice if you could, actually. We could take a look at some things while we're waiting, though. I think we need blue Pikmin to cross that. Yeah, the bomb rock I dropped in the water, I forgot about that. It's probably still sitting there. I forget where I picked those up at. They probably respawned by now. Go find it. Well, no deaths on the boss. That's a good thing. Bring them home, boys. I wonder if the flyers can reach this pair up here. Yep. Or that's not a pair, but whatever the heck it is. Create a total of 1,000 Pikmin in story mode. Alright, they have who they think is Captain Olimar. Analyzing. We're receiving a transmission from the Drake. Analyzing recovered life form. Occultation. Life form is in stasis. Subject spacesuit has been activated for sleep mode. This individual possesses the cosmic drive key. I hope this forced sleep wears off soon so that we can question him. Alright, we'll have to wait on the end of the day to see how that goes. Alright, take a look at our map. We have something over here. Actually, it might be where that stem is. That's kind of what it looks like. How does one find a forced sleep spacesuit? I have no idea. No idea. Okay, we have a fruit in the water. We can't get that yet. Yeah, so the last, like, half of the stage is just going to be kind of cleaning up the area, everything that we can do so far. I thought you got the blue Pikmin here, too, but maybe I was mistaken. Alright, so this might actually be a fruit right here. Oh, bomb rocks. Perfect, we need those. Winged Pikmin, yeah, they can take them. Perfect. You guys forgot one. Yeah, a little fruit right there. Very nice. Alright, we got the halfway warning with the day. Alright, how do we get up here? The nice thing is, if you're not sure how to get to an area, you can just tell your captain to auto go there and they'll bring you there. Oh, yeah. Forgot it. This is the Genocide Area. How could I forget? I thought those dead bodies were supposed to stay around. I would bring them back, but they're not there anymore. Alright, let's take a look at the map. So we got these 3 enemies. I'm just going to leave them there. We got that fruit in the water that we can't get. We have something else right here. But other than that, I think, we have something right here, too. I forget if we need blue Pikmin for whatever that is. And I don't think we can do this either. Well, let's go see what this area is all about a second. And if we can't get it, then I might have to end the day early because there's not much else to do until we get the blue Pikmin. How do you respond to a Pikmin that questions how they were born? I think you just tell them the truth. I mean, the Pikmin probably thrive on warfare and, like, honor and stuff, so they're probably really proud of the way that they were born. Like, if one was born from the body of a boss, you know? Like, that would be awesome to them, I would imagine. They're probably all for it. They're not as harmless as they seem. Like, it's probably better to be born from a dead body than it is from a little pellet, you know? Alright, well, the flyers can come with us. New fruit recovered. Another spider, huh? Alright, that one went a lot better than the last one did. Oh, we got 3, like, raspberries. No! I didn't mean to throw the bomb rock. Oh, crap. Oh. Help him carry that, please. Thank you. You are the result of a mass genocide of bees. And a little bit of lime juice. I'm surprised these guys aren't, like, coming out to attack. Usually the water dumples are pretty aggressive. Now that I say that, stay away! I'll leave you be if you leave us all be, please. Alright, once they bring all this back, I'm going to end the day early. I don't think there's anything else we can do. Where was that one thing I wanted to check? Over here. Okay, so nothing that way. I think we have to go around this way. We need to get on that lily pad. Actually, I don't think we can jump off the lily pad right there. A movie remake recreated in ASMR? Oh, God. Well, maybe this is your first time to listen to it. YouTube recommendations are something else. Have you ever left YouTube on overnight, like fell asleep, and then like you wake up in the middle of the night and whatever video is playing is just something you completely did not ask for? YouTube is usually my tool to fall asleep at night. Yeah, exactly. Just like that. Yep. Just Scooby-Doo Unmasked. Which one was that one? Because the only Scooby-Doo game I remember playing when I was little was Night of 100 Frights. That game was actually pretty good. Maybe I can find a cheap copy on eBay. I would like to play that again. That'd be a good stream game. I don't think I remember what Scooby-Doo Unmasked is, though. All I can tell you is that the game cover was purple. Interesting. Alright, well, that was a pretty productive day. You had Unmasked too, Jared? I don't think I did, because I don't recognize it, but Night of 100 Frights I definitely had for the GameCube. That's a lot of fruit. Oh, we're bound to see some color mixing. Here we go. You bought it from a Scholastic catalog? Dude, your Scholastic catalog had video games in it? I don't remember that. I know we went to different schools, but Scholastic should be, like, universal, right? Although you probably had a shit ton of book points, Jared, because you probably read a lot. You're like 90% sure that's where you got it. I mean, I believe you. I just don't remember being able to get video games from that. You were a smart kid. You were reading, like, what's that book called, Jared, that you started reading over again? The dragon book? Eldor or something? Oh, that's so satisfying. Aragon, yeah, that one. What did I say? Eldor? Got yours from a movie gallery when they were selling their games off due to a bank going bankrupt. Hey, that's not a bad deal. Well, I could go for a nice glass of grape juice right now. We've worked hard today, and now it's time for our reward. The coolest thing my Scholastic catalog had was a Pokemon book that came with a pack of cards. That is pretty cool. Are you sure that's cooler than Scooby-Doo Unmasked, though? Sand monkey kit things. I don't even remember the Scholastic catalog that well. I think I got my dad like a tie for Christmas once with it or something. We finally managed to rescue Captain Olimar, but his suit has put him in a state of deep sleep. All we can do is wait for him to wake up. No sign of the cosmic drive key either. I guess we'll have to use this time to relax for a bit and get some rest. Not the best day. Elf. You can now fight the Scornet Maestro in a defeat bosses mission. Cool. Later that night. Olimar hasn't woken up since we brought him aboard. Hey, I know that spacesuit. It puts you in a deep sleep if you experience any big surprises. I missed an entire surprise birthday party because of those suits. What are we supposed to do now? Would you mind keeping it down? Fortunately, there is nothing we can do. We need to get him to tell us where the cosmic drive key is. And in order for him to do that, we need him to wake up on his own. Let me try slapping him. No, trust me, we can't do anything once that suit kicks in. We just need to keep an eye on him. Night, Jared. Have a good night. Get some good rest. I sort of remember those fundraiser things, yeah. I don't remember being able to get cool stuff like that, though. What was that noise? Where did this ground come from? Why aren't we in the air? I can't even take a quick snooze without something going haywire. This is bad. Olimar's disappeared. And your rubber ducky has also gone AWOL, Captain. What did you say? It's even worse than that. He's run off with our juice. That villainous pig. We need to hunt him down. And the only thing my elementary school ever did was getting points for like reading books. That was the scholastic thing, I think. But I never read enough books to get anything cool. I always hated reading. Oh wait, can we get our Pikmin out? I like how I just left without getting any Pikmin. I think we're just gonna get like 20 of each for now. No. Here we go. Alright, our fifth and final Pikmin type. Because we kept track of our own books that we needed to read, I would read short stories and then paraphrase the entire story as the paragraph about the book. Nice. That's how you do it right there. Blue Pikmin. A new type of Pikmin sprouted from the onion that was in the water. This Pikmin seems right at home underwater. Go ahead and build up these numbers. Blue Pikmin can survive underwater. I think they're also kind of weak when it comes to fighting, but I don't really remember. Alright, let's take a look at what we're dealing with. We have a bridge to build over there, which goes here. Blue Pikmin can attack while swimming. You have a gate for flyers with a strawberry here. Louis has become even more problematic. All he does is nod or shake his head, and yet he consumes 3 times the amount of food that I do. Not cool, Louis, not cool. Alright. We will have our blues start working on that bridge. We should probably take this guy out too. He's going to cause issues. Here we go. Go ahead and take his body back. You guys start working on that. Yeah, the red Pikmin do the most damage. The rock Pikmin are still technically better at fighting because they can stun enemies if you throw them at them. But the red Pikmin do the most, like, DPS. Yellows can be thrown higher, and they are also immune to electricity. And the flyers obviously fly. The rocks can break the crystals. We discovered the remains of what appears to be an underwater structure. Perhaps we can restore it so that we may cross to the opposite shore. Louie's here, but we should, or we would still need someone else's help to do this. Also, for some reason, the yellow Pikmin can dig stuff up faster. Alright, we're gonna save that for the blues. You're Louie. No way. Come on, guys. It took longer than I thought. Alright, we'll have Charlie kind of take care of all the blue stuff. Oh, Yellow, you can't carry that back. You will drown. That should complete the bridge. Actually, no, not yet. Oh, there's still 7 pieces down there. Go for it. Alright, they're almost done. I'm wondering if I should go back and put away some other colors so I can have a few more blues on me. I think we might be okay with this, though. I'll have the blues also carry back this body. We have a bridge for them to break over here as well. These enemies will probably end up getting in the way. Alright, they die pretty quick. So we need to make sure that we get at least a few pieces of fruit today because Louie stole... I think he steals, like, all of it. Alright, the bridge is done. We'll have those guys break that down. Go ahead and carry those back. Go ahead and carry that. And then you two can help with the wall. And we'll have Brittany take the rest. What's the deal with this guy? Well, if you're ever in doubt, throw rock Pikmin at it, and it should work. Yep, there we go. Alright, they can hold that up for a little bit. Fruit recovered. Alright, definitely need our blues for that. They're done over here. We'll switch back to Charlie. Alright, what do we got going on over here? Oh, crap. I'm gonna go ahead and get more blues first before I deal with that. So, actually, I'm gonna put some Pikmin away. so that we can have more blues out. Okay, so let's put away like some yellows. We'll put away like 10 reds. Oh, that's a different area. Wait, what level is this? I think this is a new level altogether, actually. Alright. Alright, blue boys. We need to flower them up. No, not what I... Okay, yeah, that's fine. Alright, now we're going to take out as many blues as we can. 34. Alright, this should be good to take out that crab dude. No, lock on. Thank you. Get him, guys. Oh, we need to throw him on the belly, actually. Well, now I know. Come back. Did we have one die? I don't think so. Come on, guys. Get him. Not quite. One more phase should do it. We'll kind of like stand directly under it. Very nice. We'll give that body to the blues, of course. Have the rest start working on that. We will leave Brittany here and we'll switch back. Yeah, go get some sleep, dude. Take care of yourself. It's been nice seeing you again. Hopefully everything with your car works out. Have a good night. Actually, I don't think there's anything left to do with the regular Pikmin. Well, we could go on the other side of the board. Let's go check that out while the blues carry everything back. Okay, where are we going here? There doesn't seem to be anything this way besides this gate, so I'll go ahead and start breaking that down. Yellow boys, thank you. Oh, this is where we saved Brittany. Okay. Alright, we have another electric gate over here. Pieces to a bridge right there. Can't see. There's one left, guys. Oh, is he about to get eaten? Save him. Alright, he's good, I think. Yeah, go ahead and carry him back. We have something for flyers to lift up. We have this Clementine thing. Rescuing from bubbles. Knock into Pikmin to free them from bubbles. Okay. Whoops. Nice. How did I manage to throw a blue up there? Oh, I really called back those blues. That sucks. We'll fix that in a moment. I think we need... Oh, it stays open. Okay, I thought we were going to have them hold that open while we lift it out. Fortunately, no. Yeah, we got lots of fruit, so we don't really need to worry about losing it all anymore, because we have enough to last us at least a couple days now. Alright, well, Brittany plucks. We'll go back here, which honestly I kind of forgot that they were over here. And we'll have the yellows start working on this gate over here. Looks like we'll have some enemies too. Nice. Alright, I don't want to forget about those flyers holding that gate open. I'll do my best to not forget. But we haven't gone over here yet. Nice job with that. Alright, that's open. We have a fruit over there. I'll get it later. I kind of just wanted to open the path up. And then we'll have Alf gather the rest of the Pikmin that aren't with a captain. So we need... Oh no, I went the wrong way. Yeah, we'll worry about this area next time. Where am I going? I kind of got turned around. Actually, we might be able to get a fruit here. Let's not worry about it right now. Can't forget about those Pikmin building the wall. Sounds like they're done. Alright, that's everyone. There's the last remaining part with that, I think. Alright, that worked out pretty nice, actually. No Pikmin for you. It's increased in size again. You don't think the Drake could get absorbed, do you? No, I don't think that there's any danger of that. Well, probably not, hopefully. Alright, we got 5 bottles. Pretty good. Ugh, just think of how much juice we had this time yesterday. Curse that Hakitation. It's good to build our juice supply like this. We should be alright for a little while. A12. I don't think we had any deaths today. Nope. 84 blues, which is a good start. Actually, that might be all that we need for a long time. But we'll still keep building them up a little bit. Day 12. The blue onion was only able to produce a single blue Pikmin. I wonder if that took its last bit of strength. Thank goodness we were able to dig the onion out. The blue Pikmin may very well have been on the verge of extinction. Elf. Day 13. So I think, like, now you can kind of go wherever you want. You pretty much have free reign to do whatever. I don't even think we have, like, a mission besides, obviously, finding Louis, so... But I think we're just gonna go back to the Garden of Hope, because we still have quite a bit to do there. But now that we have all 5 types, we're good. Alright, so what do we want to do today? Let's do, like, probably 10 of each, and then I'll probably take 60 blues. Or maybe, like, 15, maybe. We might not need 60. 40 blues sounds good. And then we will have... I guess Elf will be in charge of the blues today. Brittany and Charlie will take everyone else. Alright, so you guys can head back. Yeah, I'll probably just have them start carrying this fruit back to base, I think. And then there's also some electric gates to get yet as well. I wonder if they should take some blues with them. Well, for now, I'm just going to send them this way. Elf, we are going to go this way. And we'll flower up some more blues. All but one Pikmin got flowered. Lovely. Here's a flower Pikmin spot. Keep that in mind. Or a winged Pikmin spot. Alright, this guy we need to attack the tail. He can actually be a little rough if he gets a hold. Always stay behind him, but he dies pretty quick. And then we'll also build up our blue numbers a little bit. What were you guys trying to do? What the heck? Oh, Wollywogs though. Crap. I don't think 10 Pikmin are enough to take care of that. So we'll kind of just wait here. Actually, I think they're back now, but let's actually get Brittany doing something. Okay, fine, you guys can take that, whatever. Can more of you dig or no? Yeah, that's fine. Alright, not being very efficient with this, but I don't think I'm very good at this game anyway, so. Alright, so if we charge this Wollywog, he should not be able to jump. Oh, he does that though. Okay, run back. What is he doing? Come jump at us. There he goes. Charge. There we go. I wonder if it's better to throw Pikmin. It might be better to throw. Alright, we have something over here. Looks like we'll need more colors than just blue, though. That's base. So go ahead and start carrying bodies back, guys. Alright, this is done. We need all 3 captains, actually, for this. And I think we might be done with, like, the blues here. So I think we're just going to have Elf wait here. Not what I wanted to do. Crap. Well, that's fine. We have 9 left. That actually kind of worked out because now these 2 can take the blues for a stroll. Okay, so go this way. Not that way though. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna go check this cave out. Oh, bomb rocks. Alright. How many blues do we have? 13? Not bad, I guess. Oh, he got a hold of some. Oh, shit. Alright, come back. We had no deaths, which is good. Oh, no, we did. We had 2. Well, crap. Hey, you mind your own business. A second, just... Okay, this gyro keeps fucking up. There we go. No! Are they all drowning? Oh, I did not mean to call them. My bad. Oh, his eye healed. That sucks. Yeah, this is bad. Is everyone okay? Okay. One more round. Actually, yeah, the rock Pikmin are the best for that. Okay, he had... Oh, we can push that down. Okay. He had some fruit on him. Definitely gonna give everything to the blues here. Of course, it needs 12. They're smart enough to not bring that red through the water, right? Yeah, I think so. Alright, Brittany, go ahead and head back to base. Elf is just waiting here. Is there anything we can have Elf do? I don't think so. I think we're just gonna have him wait. Oh, that wasn't the greatest fight, but... Alright, they're almost back. Alright, what are our numbers looking like? Good enough, I think. I think we'll go ahead and just start doing this puzzle. I think we're gonna send, like, almost everyone down there. Let's send some rocks. Maybe not everyone. But like that, maybe. Is good. Alright, we have one of these guys. Oh, I think the rock Pikmin can break his pincer. Crap. I'm not sure if he got a hold of him or not. He had a fruit on him too. When you take 20 of each type of Pikmin out on an expedition, they'll sometimes sing a cheerful tune. I tried to sing along once and they all went silent. Guess they didn't appreciate my singing voice. I'll have to practice more during tomorrow's shower. Okay, TMI. Yeah, hang on, guys. They're coming. Oh, it's still not done. Oh, we have a boss here. Forgot about that. Where are the last pieces of that bridge, though? Oh, they're digging it up. Okay. I thought they were gonna dig up the bomb rocks. Right, now we wait patiently. Looks like that's it. Perfect. Whoops. There we go. Alright, so we'll wait for them to take everything back and then we'll go fight the boss. I think we need a lot of blues, but I think we might want to bring some reds with and rocks. I don't really remember if you need all blues or not. That's the thing. I could have kept Charlie. No, that's fine. I think we probably have enough time to do it. I don't know, though. Maybe we'll save it for tomorrow just to make sure and play it kind of safe. I've been doing that this whole playthrough, but I don't know. Yeah, we have about a quarter of the day left. What I might do instead is kind of just go get everything else that's optional. And then maybe we'll fight the boss tomorrow. Yeah. Wait, where am I? I keep getting turned around. So, yeah. Start by going this way. Nothing. Oh, that's where we fought the Maw Dad or whatever it was. very good. Yeah, sure, carry that back. Whatever. Oh, this is the way back to where we just fought that crab dude. Okay. We got a bit of a puzzle here, it looks like. Let's see. Yeah, we probably want, like, maybe, like, 10. Can they not reach? We can barely throw the yellows across. I mean, this isn't technically the intended way to do it, but it's the way I chose to do it, I guess. Alright. Oh, not what I wanted. That's fine. We're done with it anyway. No, guys. Alright, that's everyone. Okay, we got that out of the way. Wish I could scroll this just a little faster. Oh, we can go here and get as much complete in this room as we can. Don't think we're going to be able to do the puzzle all the way through, but we can at least maybe break the gate just to get it ready for whenever we come back to it. And then I guess we'll just do the boss tomorrow. While they walk there, I'm going to get my water. Okay, we're here. So I'll go ahead and start breaking that down. Yeah, I don't think we have enough time to fully do this puzzle right now. I don't think they're gonna get it done. Almost got it. Lots of fruit today. Alright. Alright, we'll go fight the boss. We definitely have enough blues now, probably for the rest of the game. I mean, I think we have enough Pikmin altogether for the rest of the game. Unless something catastrophic happens, which, you know, probably will at some point, but for now, we don't really need to focus on building up numbers unless, you know. After observing these winged Pikmin, my conclusion is that they are not very effective in combat. However, since they possess the ability to fly, they can be extremely useful for accomplishing certain tasks. I will keep an eye out for opportunities to utilize their unique ability. Day 14. We're really getting there. Kind of forget how many days it takes to beat the game on like a casual playthrough, but I feel like it's like early 20s or something. So we're kind of getting there, probably within like 1 or 2 more streams, but let's go ahead and head back and do the boss. Alright, I think we might just take blues and reds, like 50 of each. Although, I don't really remember, though, if the reds are going to be useful here. Because I think there's water on the battlefield, but I don't think it's, like, everywhere, so... Yeah, there's some pockets of water, but not a lot. Oh, we need rock Pikmin. Dang it. Charlie's walking kind of weird. What the heck? Why are they walking like that, the captains? It's like they think they're Pikmin themselves or something. Alright, 10 should be good. so attack the little foot pads. We're gonna actually, yeah, I think blue Pikmin are gonna be the only ones that are useful because it makes puddles of water, and also one perished. That's okay. We're gonna be safer and throw them at it, I think. Alright, he's down. Alright, we need to get back. Get back! Oh, that was close. He's exposed. This boss can be pretty scary, because that tongue attack is... That sweeping tongue attack can destroy your Pikmin. Watch out, guys. Oh, a couple got... Oh, I think they got saved, though. Ooh, that was close. Are they all here? I think so. It's almost like you kind of need yellows to attack that. Guys. Okay, he got saved again. Oh, watch out, watch out! Get out of there. Oh, that was close too. Alright. That was really well done. We only had that one blue Pikmin get stomped on. There's Olimar. Uh-oh, he doesn't look so good. Is that a spaceship? Olimar spaceship? It's in bad shape. We'll get answers to everything later. Right now, let's just get him back to the Drake immediately. Alright, who do we want to give the body to? Probably just Reds, I guess. I don't think there's anything else we can grab, though. We'll just collect these just to do it, I guess. Can we do anything with the spaceship? Oh, I didn't... Oh, I kind of wanted to read that, but whatever. Do they do anything to the spaceship? No. Doesn't seem to be anything up there. Okay. Analyzing. We're receiving a transmission from the Drake. Analyzing recovered life form. Food thief. Life form is in stasis. Subject spacesuit is activated for sleep mode. Again. Being was in possession of 43-day supply of juice and one soft vinyl toy suitable for a toddler. I can't believe Olimar stole our juice after we rescued him. And he took the captain's rubber ducky, that monster. He better have some answers for us when he wakes up. Okay. Alright, I think we're just gonna get 20 of each and start wrapping stuff up. Wait, what? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. We're missing a Pikmin somewhere. Oh, right there. There we go. Maybe they'll sing us their cute little song. Okay. So we'll go ahead and head back this way to where we were. Alright, let's see if Luke is smart enough to do this. Probably not, but... I think that Pikmin just fell through the flippin' wall or something. I saw something fall down. Oh, we forgot to break the thing. Hi, how are you, good land? Quite the discovery. If only I had a little more help other than Louis to get this mechanism going. I really wish the boss would answer us, because he's the president of Pocket Tape Freight doesn't mean he can just be on vacation all the time. Or is that exactly what that means? Alright, I forgot to break the gate. Alright, so we'll put these yellows up here. We'll have a, well, yeah, 11 should be good, hopefully. Alright, so we need to do this over. We'll throw a few extra yellows up there. Okay. Actually, we might need yellows to throw on top of this thing. No, we can do it without them. Okay. I love Pikmin. I've played this game before, but I've never played the other two, but I really love this game a lot. Okay, we actually need a captain on top of that. Alright, go ahead and hop up there, Elf. This gyro keeps going out of whack, though. Alright, throw some down. Probably shouldn't throw too many down, though. Oh, that's not enough weight? Okay. Where's Brittany? Right there. You love Pikmin 3 Deluxe and haven't played and didn't play 2 or 3 or 2 or 1. Yeah, that's a little weird, isn't it? I feel like that's probably the case for a lot of people, though. They're kind of hard to find. At least they were hard to find when they were back on the GameCube. We still have too much weight on here. Yeah, Pikmin 2 looks like a lot of fun. I've seen a little bit about it. That's not what I wanted to happen. Oh, crap. I messed up. Yeah, I messed up. What I'm gonna do... I'm going to see if I'm able to do this in time before the day's up. If not, I'm not going to really worry about it. But I'm going to go get more yellows because this puzzle's easier with all yellows. I do have Pikmin 2 on my Wii U, actually. So I'll probably get around to it at some point. But I think this is my... third playthrough. Yeah, this puzzle's kind of hard. I remember it being one of the harder ones. Oh, they're all leaves. That's okay. Alright, 2 captains. Switch back. Oh. I messed up again. Elf can't make that jump. Alright, I probably need like a few more up there. Oh, you speedrun this game. That's awesome. What's your PB for this game? Alright, we need a captain. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do this in time. There's a fruit up there, though. Dude, cursor. Oh my gosh. 51:34. That sounds fast. Actually, wait, did I mess up again? It's getting late, so I'm not exactly thinking straight either. Actually, no, I think we're good. Probably don't want that many on there, but as long as we have enough with Elf, this should work. Alright, so Brittany, go ahead and throw some off. For sir. Alright, perfect. We got it. You want to beat 10th place, which is 41:28. Yeah, you gotta find a way to shave off 10 minutes then, huh? Yeah, speedrunning's not easy. I speedrun Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, actually. Sometimes I'll stream that. It's been a little bit. That's really cool, though. Do you speedrun the Deluxe version, or do you speedrun the Wii U version? I can see it being really hard. It's already hard on its own, at least to me. Man, I'm having some serious issues with this gyro. It's a lot harder to get into with the Wii U version. Huh. I should look up a speedrun. That sounds pretty interesting. I'm just casually kind of just playing through. I kind of just felt like playing Pikmin, so I thought I'd stream a playthrough. Okay. So everyone's here. All the fruits got back already, too. Alright, before we end the day, we'll kind of just take a look around and see what else we got. Actually, I think we're probably done for now. Everyone's back, so I think I'm just going to end the day. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Maybe I'll look up a speedrun, because now I'm kind of interested to see how it works. I can see this game being really hard with a speedrun just because you have to manage 3 captains at once, and I'm sure there's a lot of that in the speedrun. Obviously, in order to do things as fast as possible, you probably need to split your party up in 3 and cooperate everything. There's no way I could do that. Three new fruits. "25 types. Astringent clump. Zest bomb. That's a cool color. We have 40 bottles of juice. That's crazy. Ooh, such a relief to have our juice supply back. All 60 bottles of it. I think we're set on juice for the rest of the playthrough. It's good to build our juice supply like this. We should be alright for a little while. Yeah, 2 whole months. We had 1 death in the boss fight. That's pretty good. Day 14. We managed to capture the thief Olimar, that Hakatashi who had been eluding us. We retrieved our stolen food supplies, but boy was Brittany upset, and rightly so. After we all calmed down a bit, I started thinking that there is something fishy going on here. We need to get to the bottom of things. Elf. We now fight the quad-legged Mirror Clops in a defeat boss mission. Day 1 is easy, Day 2 is really hard, Day 3 is just glitched on its finest. Day 4 is a lot of things to do with same time after the boss battle. Day 5, in my opinion, is the longest and hardest to get into. Day 6 is pretty standard. Needed training though, and then there's Day 7. Is that the whole speedrun? 7 days? That can't be, right? There's got to be more days than that. Although 51 minutes, I mean, maybe not. So it turns out, this isn't Captain Olimar at all, but rather some other fellow named Louis. And I suppose that fuselage we saw must have been the remains of Olimar and Louis' ship. Seems like that huge monster really did a number on it, too. Food. 7 days. That's crazy. I definitely want to watch a speedrun now. You've convinced me. Is that all you think about? Didn't we just feed you? Ah, it's great to be reunited with my rubber ducky. With him by my side, I feel like I can achieve anything. Is anyone listening to me? Louis doesn't have our cosmic drive key. We need to find out if he knows where the real Olimar is. Day 15. Formidable Oak. According to Louis, the real Olimar is out there somewhere. We'll finally get our cosmic drive key back. What Louis says can be trusted, that is. Alright, let's get a move on. Okay, what time is it? It's about 2:10. I probably could do like one more day before I need to end stream. Let's do it. I don't really remember much of this formidable. Oh! Wow, we're here already? So, Captain Olimar's signal is coming from somewhere inside that massive wooden tower. According to Louis, yes. We can't afford to waste any time. Onward. The world records are all under 39 seconds. Wait. Oh, 39:30. Okay. That's insane. 30 minutes. Wow. Alright, we're definitely going to need every Pikmin type. I just don't really know how many I want to take. I mean, I could just take 20 of each. I don't really remember this place too much, though, so... I don't know how I don't remember this place. I mean, I remember the fight here, but is it just the boss fight? That's more like what I'm talking about. I remember the boss. Alright, so I think we come out of there. There's a fruit there, it looks like. A cactus fruit, maybe. Alright, we'll go into the tree. You fight a boss every single day except for day 1. That's pretty exciting, too. I spotted some glittering gold material on top of the tree. I think I smell treasure. I'll head up there first thing tomorrow to investigate. Louis is refusing to go for some reason. I'm not going to let him come between me and some undiscovered riches. That's what Louis and Olimar are after in Pikmin 2, right? Isn't that the whole premise of the game, is to get treasure? Captain Olimar. He's out cold. What the heck is that thing doing to him? I have no idea. We need to talk to him, though. Let's hurry and bring Olimar back to the Drake. Alright, looks like we don't have a choice. I like how we just casually walk down and this thing is there. You see that? That thing ate Olimar. But maybe we can save him if we defeat it. It's working. Ew, he's okay. Pikmin are behaving strangely. Seems they don't know which way to go. Someone had better show them the way. I'll take care of it. Come on, Pikmin, to the SS Drake. Right, in that case we... Yes, the captain and I will cover you. Okay, we can't ride the geyser while carrying Olimar, so we'll have to take a new route back to the ship. Command the Pikmin carrying Captain Olimar. The order of responsibility for commanding Pikmin is Brittany, Charlie, Elf. Okay. Alright, in we go, I guess. Oh boy. What is that? This be an ally of the creature we just battled? I think it's more than just an ally. It has the exact signal. Does that mean the life form is invincible? I don't know, but we best make our way out here. Stat. Right, emergency retreat. But we mustn't forget about Brittany. It's invincible when it's transparent. Rescue Pikmin who have been absorbed by calling it with a whistle. Okay, it's kind of all coming back to me. Day 7, you collect bombs with 1 liter while going to the exit with Brittany. And collecting more bombs without the monster getting too close. That sounds stressful. Alright, so switch to Brittany. I remember this, but I don't. It's kind of weird. Attacks are only effective when it's gold colored. Alright, so we'll have Brittany start going ahead. I'm probably not going to be very good at this, so... Alright, we have some eggs. And ball borbs. Creatures are getting in the way. Okay, I guess we'll just... Oh, we can't go that way yet. Oh, he's getting close. Yeah, hang on, Brittany. I'm busy. No, I want rocks, rocks, rocks. That was close. Come on, guys. Yeah, I know the thing's right there. I kind of made that a little bit more stressful than it needed to be. Oh, I accidentally called him off of Olimar. Oh, crap. Well, that's not good. Alright, well, here we go. Oh no, Captain Olimar, he's been eaten! Alright, Rox, we know what to do. Yeah, I didn't realize I called him off of Olimar. That's my bad. Here, let's get our reds. Attack! Alright, we got it. Alright, reds, go ahead and pick them up. Alright, we gotta go all the way back. Can I have more than 5 carry him? Yeah, there we go. Three Pikmin's perished. Yeah, more than 5 can. Okay. We might have left a Pikmin back there. At this point, whatever. Well, that could have been better, but it could have also been worse. Alright, we got a dead end, but we got some bomb rocks. Yep, go ahead and start digging, guys. I accidentally called him off Olimar again. Today I had a terrifying dream, a dream in which Pikmin were carrying me back to the Onion after I had been ravaged by creatures. I thought I shared a strong bond with them, but maybe that was just my wishful thinking. I might have to start sleeping with one eye open. Alright guys, we gotta get moving. Gaining on me. Can we push this down at it? Yeah, kind of. Oh, those are water ones. Pikmin are freaking out. Pikmin 3 Deluxe has a weird bug. When you throw some Pikmin on something that is already dragged, then they don't know their position. Yeah, I kind of noticed that. For the most part, they work pretty good, but... Alright, start building that bridge, guys. Oh, he's already here. Alright, nice. That was pretty good. You guys are so annoying. Alright, come back. Oh, I left Olimar again. I didn't even notice again. I gotta pay more attention where I'm whistling, obviously. Gotta be careful with that bomb rock guy, too. Now attack the... Oh, crap. Oh, that's not good. That's a lot of fire. Alright, I think that's everyone. No, there's a blue on fire still. That's okay. Alright, pick them up quick. Yeah, I'm not doing this very efficiently, but... I almost caused a mass genocide is what I did. I could use that bomb rock on this door. I think I'd rather save it, though. I can't believe I made it out of there relatively unscathed after that happened. Destroy them. Alright, we still got... Oh, crap. I didn't notice that these sheer grubs came out. Also, I think I called him off Olimar again. Yeah, oh, he has Olimar. I gotta stop doing that. I am not paying attention to where Olimar is. Wow, this is really showcasing my skill for this game, isn't it? Alright, rocks. Alright. Let's get Olimar. Yeah, the purple sheer grubs are more dangerous. I noticed them just too late. We're still doing okay on Pikmin, though. Alright, yeah, let's use a few bomb rocks on this wall. Oh, you didn't exactly place that where I wanted it. Oh, there was one that survived the blast. Alright, that spider's probably gonna cause some issues. Alright, we got a way out here. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. Alright, good thing I saved some bomb rocks. If I can break down this wall, I'll be able to cut through this labyrinth and save myself some time. I wonder if there are any bomb rocks around. Alright, so that made a loop. So this is where we first saved Olimar, right? Yeah. Go ahead and dig now that we have a second. The golden thing doesn't need the bridge, yeah. He's gonna be here probably any second. Oh, it's just a data file? Captured again, over and over. No matter how many times I try to escape, I find myself atop this tower. Each time I awake to see another day has passed, the grip of this wretched beast is taking its toll on me. My only hope is for someone to save me from this torment. Going dark again. Alright, well, I have a feeling that I'm going to go through here and he's going to be there. Yeah, he's coming. Alright, let's just wait for him outside, because there's no way we can go around him. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do this in one day. Can, like, one more of you guys get on Olimar? Alright, let's see if we can go ahead and go around him here. Come on, guys. Start running, please. Where's the doorway? That camera was not being very helpful. Okay, we got a nice shortcut here. You didn't know that he can just come out? Yeah. He probably follows you to the ends of the earth. Oh, I didn't want to fall down. Okay, we just killed the spider, though. That's fine. That worked out. Oh, you can have 14 on Olimar? Interesting. We're missing... Actually, no, I think we have everyone. Okay, so we haven't been up through there yet. We're good on nectar. He's probably going to be, like, right over here. Come on, guys. Yeah, maybe I should try to put a few more. I don't know. They're pretty fast with 14, though. It's not too bad. We left a yellow back there. Ugh. Alright, come with us. I missed that data file, that's fine. Not too worried about those. In a dark place where I could barely see my own feet, I discovered a familiar plant. If I recall correctly, they're called luminous stemples, and they bloom under a strong light. Is there anything nearby capable of generating such a light? Sounds like we'll be needing yellows. I think we left another Pikmin somewhere. I think we left one behind. My math is correct. Alright, hopefully they'll be okay. Alright, we got the light on, which is great. Blues are coming back. I ignored a Brock Pikmin. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Alright, we might have to shimmy our way around this guy in a second. Oh, we got a wall right here. I didn't even see that. I think I might save our bomb rocks. It's gaining on me. Yeah, I know. I think we'll make it. Don't call him off Olimar, please. Alright, maybe we should have our blues do that. I have some blues carrying Olimar. Alright, hopefully they'll be okay. I'm gonna try to hope that they'll be okay on their own. Alright, he's actually back here, so we might be able to, like, kind of distract him away from the blues. I'm not sure where he's off to. Okay, yeah, he's coming back, I think. Alright, that should give the blues enough time to hopefully build that bridge. Oh, true, I could use my pinks. I wasn't thinking. That's a good idea. It might be too late now, though. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Good call. Alright, so that should be the bridge. I think it's complete. Well, we made decent progress through here. Didn't do it in one day, but honestly, I didn't really expect to. Two Pikmin left behind. That's not too bad. No big deal. I'm surprised I didn't lose more Pikmin. Especially when literally like 60 of them were on fire. Somehow we managed to get most of them back. Two rock Pikmin. Oh, I feel so bad. Sorry, guys. Well, it's very evident that I don't work well under stress. Since we're sharing with that Hagitation, everyone's portions are smaller tonight. The captain's in particular. Yeah, I must have left the two rocks behind where that spider was, I think. I think they got trapped in the web and I didn't quite whistle them back in time. Well, I think we lost like 20. 15. That's not bad. I'll take it. In our attempt to rescue Captain Olimar, we encountered a mysterious life form that really seemed to have it in for him. It seems strange that this being would be targeting a Hagitation. Maybe we can find some answers when we get Captain Olimar back to the Drake. Alright, unfortunately I think that's going to be it for me tonight though. It's getting pretty late. But we made some good progress through Pikmin today. In day 4, you kill 11 red Pikmin by drowning them because you have too many red Pikmins. Nice. That's the perfect way to call your herd. To go ahead and drown them. Well, we're getting pretty close to the end. So, maybe next stream we might have this game done, but it's 8:37 on your side. It's 2:37 for me in the morning. So, it's getting pretty late, but I appreciate you popping in and helping me out, Goodland. Much appreciated. Thank you for dealing with my incompetence with Pikmin. I know it's probably cringeworthy, but I am definitely not the best Pikmin player in the world. But I still enjoy it, damn it, so. And thank you for everyone else for popping in as well. I should be back tomorrow night. I'm not sure if it'll be Pikmin. It might be Psychonauts, but I might decide to finish Pikmin. We'll see. Yeah, no problem. Again, thanks for popping in. Much appreciated. And I will catch you guys tomorrow night for whatever I decide to stream. So thanks again for popping in, and peace out, and have a good night. Rest easy.